Saturday the 28th of March, Aries, and you're up before midday, convinced you invented avocado toast. 3 flat whites in, your nervous system is auditioning for Stomp. Mars thinks your shower rendition of ABBA deserves a West End run, and a 4th coffee is clearly medicinal. Your Doomscope object today is a sock, tragically widowed in the wash as adrift as you are from the concept of relaxation. Before you've Marie Kondoed the biscuit tin, booked a pottery class and decided to pen a musical. Venus raises an eyebrow because you're browsing underwater disco lights. Again. By 4 p.m., a spirited debate will erupt over the correct way to load the dishwasher. It will be passionate. Evening finds you ordering a takeaway at 7:17 p.m. because all salad-related good intentions are orbiting Pluto. You'll vanish down a YouTube rabbit hole until the small hours, liking videos of cats playing piano. By midnight, you'll be halfway through a box set you'll swear you've never seen before by Thursday. Advice: put down the novelty sunglasses. You've got enough. Saturday morning, Taurus, you'll surface around 11:57. A tactical snooze swiftly becomes an Olympic napping event. Mars tuts disapprovingly, given your ambitious bagel plans. The afternoon finds you eyeing up that dress you bought in the sale. Venus suggests you might want to consider wearing actual clothes rather than your emergency biscuit-stained sweatshirt. After 20 minutes wrestling with zips, you emerge victorious, back in said sweatshirt. Vintage casual is the vibe. The evening sees you briefly consider human contact. But Netflix is buffering a fresh batch of Bake Off. NASA confirms peak conditions for cancelling all commitments and ordering a Chinese takeaway so large it requires its own postcode. Advice: step away from the television remote. The world is your oyster, even if you're going to eat it from the sofa. Saturday, March 28th, finds Gemini levering themselves upright around lunchtime, already thinking full English. Their brain is a glorious mess. 4 half-watched Netflix documentaries, someone's aunt's holiday photos from 2017, and a conspiracy theory about pigeons running the country. Efficiency? Debatable. Venus is currently eyeing your digestive system like a buffet, whispering sweet nothings about that chippy on the corner. Mushy peas? A distant memory. Your Doomscope object today is a reusable bag forgotten at home, as useful as a chocolate teapot when it comes to keeping secrets. News travels from Gem in eye quicker than a rumor at a village fete, usually starting with the immortal words, "You didn't hear it from me but..." Your Just Eat history knows you better than your actual family, let's be honest. Tonight, expect a sofa, questionable snacks, and a desperate search for something to watch. Advice: stop feigning surprise when the drama you instigated unfolds. People are genuinely starting to place bets on who's next in the firing line. Saturday the 28th of March, Cancer, and the moon's turned your tear ducts into a leaky tap. Expect to well up at a John Lewis ad from 2013 before you've even found your slippers. 23 minutes in and the sofa's calling your name like a siren. Go on, nobody's judging. Venus is peering at your Amazon basket and tutting at the inflatable kayak you definitely don't need. Prepare for an afternoon down a rabbit hole of novelty tea cozies, fueled by a yearning for that bake-off you sort of hosted in 2018. You'll spend hours comparing paint swatches for a room you'll never actually decorate. Motivations flatter than a pancake cooked by someone who doesn't like pancakes. Evening plans? Optional. Mercury's doing the CHA slide. Best case scenario, you'll spend the evening hotly debating whether a Jaffa cake is a cake or a biscuit with your nan again. Advice: stop holding on to that Tupperware box lid from 2021. It's never finding its partner. Saturday the 28th of March promises a sophisticated start. Leo, if sophisticated involves hitting snooze so many times your alarm clock starts judging you. Venus is giving you the side eye for yesterday's rendition of Dancing Queen, which may explain why you woke up wearing glitter. Brunch is calling, though Mercury suggests wearing every item of leopard print you own, all at once. You'll spend a solid hour trying to look nonchalant outside that avocado toast place, only to realize your sunglasses are on upside down. This afternoon, your Doomscope vegetable is a stringy runner bin mirroring your eagerness to share that last bag of crisps. 2 hours will be spent perfecting a tic-tac dance routine only a toddler would find impressive. The evening, 12 minutes of social media detox, tops. You'll then spend the rest of the night binge watching cat videos and arguing with the takeaway menu. The stars have seen your weekend plans. They are filing a formal complaint. Advice: maybe leave the ABBA tribute to the professionals. Just a thought. Congratulations, Virgo. You've made it to the weekend without setting off the smoke alarm. Saturday the 28th will be dedicated to mastering the art of horizontal relaxation. Staying in your pajamas until lunchtime is practically essential. You might even risk that second digestive biscuit with your morning cuppa. Afternoon brings a trip to the local artisanal market where you'll convince yourself that spending 15 quid on a single carrot is a sound financial decision. You'll haggle over the price of some suspiciously small shallots. Prepare to drop £37 on sea salt only to discover, back home, it's just slightly gritty table salt. Evenings are for building a sofa kingdom, complete with a strict no-entry sign for anybody suggesting you put the recycling out. Tonight's agenda: binging reality TV while simultaneously Googling best duvet covers under £20. The cosmos has observed your life choices. It has concerns. Advice: stop organizing your sock drawer and embrace the chaos. The universe is judging you. Saturday. The day that mocks your 7 a.m. alarm all week. This morning, Jupiter's lesser planet, more a very heavy blanket. You'll hit snooze so many times, your phone will stage an intervention. Coffee number 1 is essential, but coffee number 2? NASA's drafting a paper on its life-saving properties. By lunchtime, friends are plotting. Group chats pinging, but you're still awaiting your invitation. Fear not, by 2 p.m. you'll have 47 suggestions, ranging from pottery painting to axe throwing. You'll stare blankly at the screen, internally screaming anything, or nothing, but somehow still finding time to check TikTok. Evening descends, and that familiar Libra paralysis kicks in. You'll spend so long scrolling, you will accidentally order that weird potato peeler you saw Mrs. Hinch using back in 2022. It'll arrive next Tuesday. The cosmos has observed your weekend plans. It's cautiously optimistic. Advice: order the potato peeler. Admit nothing. Saturday, March 28th finds you playing hide and seek with your social calendar, Scorpio. Don't worry, it won't find you. This moon's dredged up memories of every awkward encounter since, well, ever. Brunch is on the cards, but the internal monologue will be dedicated to the time you tripped over your own feet in front of the entire pub. This afternoon, cleaning was the aspiration. Now, you're captivated by the fluff under the sofa, meticulously documenting its journey from one end to the other. Those half-finished cross-stitch kits on the shelf. Exhibit A in your museum of abandoned hobbies. Tonight, permission is granted to order that takeaway. The local Italian knows your name. Jupiter has learned to respect your culinary boundaries since the Great Pesto Incident of 23. Just try not to track the delivery driver's progress with quite so much intensity. Advice: resist the urge to screenshot your Auntie Brenda's questionable holiday photos. Your brain is not a blackmail repository. Saturday, the 28th of March, sees you surfacing around 11:30, trying to piece together the jigsaw of last night's events. Brunch. Ambitious plans dissolve faster than a barocca in lukewarm water. Coffee, essential. Primarily to decipher the WhatsApp group, where urgent matters include debating the correct biscuit to dunk in tea. Venus is staging a full-blown intervention after you volunteered to knit a life-size replica of the Angel of the North. From wool. Your doomscope animal is a moth circling the same lamp for the 3rd hour, less likely to spontaneously combust than your attempts at parallel parking. The sofa beckons with open arms, promising an afternoon of box set binges and questionable snacking choices. As evening descends, prepare for culinary chaos. Tonight's dinner strategy: pretending you're a gourmet chef whilst primarily using the microwave. Endless scrolling follows, culminating in a 3 a.m. epiphany about the structural integrity of garden gnomes. NASA isn't tracking asteroids, it's documenting your life. Advice: blame it on the full moon and stay in your pajamas. This Saturday, Capricorn, you'll spring awake after a perfectly adequate 6.5 hours sleep, and then notice the neighbor's bins have already been taken out. The guilt will be monumental. Operation Deep Clean commences. You'll unearth that travel adapter from Tenerife 2022, then alphabetize your spices like your life depends on it. By afternoon, that planned hike will be swapped for a box set binge. Venus isn't stopping you this time, the duvet has a stronger gravitational pull. Those brunch invites are mounting, 47 unread messages and the dawning realization you actually prefer your own company anyway. Embrace the horizontal, Capricorn. Later, you'll find yourself gripped by competitive cheese sculpting. Scientists are baffled, your partner is concerned. Resist the urge to buy a kill, you're supposed to be recharging. Although, meticulously planning your relaxation is peak Capricorn, isn't it? NASA are studying you. Advice: delete your social media apps, then reinstall them 5 minutes later. Aquarius, Saturday sees you surfacing around 11:30, already negotiating with yourself about that virtuous walk you vaguely mentioned. NASA confirms the gravitational pull of your sofa is currently stronger than a black hole, so good luck with that. Resist the urge to spend 2 hours deciding what to have for brunch. Toast will do. Venus is still giving you the side eye after you accidentally called it Brenda at that barbecue last summer. The afternoon will be spent reorganizing your spice rack, alphabetizing it, then immediately regretting it. Your doomscope animal is a slightly damp hamster on a wheel that's definitely seen better days, much like your motivation. By evening, you'll be 3 episodes deep into that documentary about competitive cheese sculpting, wondering if that's a legitimate career path. Expect a sudden urge to message someone you haven't spoken to since that questionable karaoke night in 2015. Then, wisely, don't. Advice: embrace the chaos, love. Saturday dawns with the best intentions to tackle that to-do list. This ambition will fizzle out faster than a cheap firework, honestly. The sun's shining directly onto your face, as if to say seriously. Coffee is brewed, half-hearted attempts at tidying are made, and it's gone midday. You're now rocking pajamas as an actual outfit. This afternoon, pals will suggest fresh air. How dare they? You soak up their perky enthusiasm like a sponge, internally scripting excuses for bailing early. That twisted ankle? Tricky. A squirrel saw through attempts 1 to 5. Evenings bring the sofa's sweet serenade. Jupiter's taken your favorite trackies to the dry cleaners. Cancel book club, it's microwaved popcorn, a documentary about competitive dog grooming, and scrolling social media until 2 a.m. Refresh again for love. You'll just summon RSI. Advice: stop looking for hidden meanings. It's Saturday, Pisces.